Question 6. This question is tough. It really doesn't make much sense. It didn't make sense to me the first couple times I read it. But you just got to stick with it, work through it the best you can, and I think we're going to be successful. So let's jump in. Sammy drew a rectangle that was W inches wide. Okay, there's a rectangle. It's W inches wide. So far, so good. The expression 2 times 2W plus 2W, or whatever that means, represents the perimeter of the rectangle that Sammy drew. Okay, so that's the perimeter. Which statement relates the perimeter to the width of the rectangle? And you see your options here. Okay, so we're not really solving for x here. We're doing something a little weirder. But let's just, you see the perimeter is either 6 inches or 6 times, or 2 inches or 2 times the width. Okay, so let's try to work through this. We have the expression 2 times 2W plus 2W is equal to the perimeter. And here's our rectangle. So the perimeter equals 2 times 2W plus 2W. Well, you know the perimeter of any rectangle is going to be, let's say the width times 2 and then the height times 2, right? The perimeter is going to equal the width times 2 and the height times 2, because you have width, height, height. So it's going to be the width times 2 times the height times 2. And this 2W is the width times 2. That's the width times 2. So when we have 2 times 2W, that must mean this 2W here, we have 2 of them, right? We have 2 times 2W. So the 2W here must be the height. The perimeter equals 2 times 2W, so the 2W must be the height. The height must be 2W. And that's helpful because now we have our rectangle. It's coming into focus. It's W wide and 2W high. Okay, so what do we get if we just throw in numbers and we say, well, we have 1 inch wide, how high is it going to be? Well, it's going to be twice that high, right? So it's going to be 1 by 2 by 1 by 2. So 1 by 2. Okay, so if the perimeter is 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1, or 4 plus 2, the perimeter is going to be 6. We have a width of 1. This is our width. Height of twice that, and the perimeter is 6. So what are our options here? It says the perimeter is 6 inches more than the width. That doesn't make any sense. We don't know inches or non-inches, or if it's feet or centimeters or whatever, but here the perimeter is 6 times the width. That makes sense. That's going to be our answer. The other option that might make sense is the perimeter is 2 times the width, but no, that's the height is 2 times the width. The perimeter is 6 times the width. The answer is B, and we're good.